So you know that Sowore and Wike has been trending lately on Nigeria's social media space, including Twitter. I think one of the videos that I did about the exposure by Sowore on Wike had gained over 20,000 views on this channel. This channel is just 7 days old. And I thought that it would be nice to follow up on some of the things that have been happening. Of course, you all know how it all started. Wike once says that it is only in this country that people will call people criminal, will call the president criminal, and nothing would happen. And then after that, there was a flurry of exposures. The exposure hasn't actually gone to just one place. We know that Sowore started the exposure, exposing the multi-million dollars a mansion in Florida, of which they have petitioned the Attorney General of Florida about stolen wealth by Wike in purchase of the property. But Wike have actually responded that the property was actually given to the wife by her parents. But Sowore has responded and said it's false. It's false, but they said that they're writing to the AG of Florida to investigate the matter. Larry Olayinka, who is the aide to the FCT minister, has also released a flurry of exposition on Sowore, saying that Sowore pays one of the highest amounts in school fees for his kids in the United States, also lives in a luxurious mansion, and I think also says that Sahara Reporters, which he founded, received something around the lines of 1.6 billion naira between 2016 and 2020. I think either 2016 and 2019 also. So it goes to show the exposure apparently is practically is one that everybody is looking at it and seeing that, wow, Sowore is not somebody who is a small person or a small guy when it comes to the media industry. We all know how old Sahara Reporters is. We all know what it has able to gather in terms of exposing corrupt practices and corruption. But it does look like the person who you guys are saying is a journalist and somebody who is without blemish is also playing in that space of corruption, so to speak. Because according to O'Leary, they said the amount of monies that MacArthur had paid Sahara Reporters, at which he manages, was for trainings to happen for journalists across Nigeria and Africa. But he's alleging that Sowore's Sahara Reporters hasn't done any of those. So there was $1 million that was given to him. That's amounting to around 1.6 billion naira. And that there's nothing that is showing that apparently he did those things. So it is a tale of exposures so far. And I've also shown you some of the videos I've done regarding the exposure of Sowore, of Wike's luxurious hotel, whose price starts from 300,000 naira per night. I mean, for any hotel for Nigeria standard that starts for 300,000 naira per night, you should know that it's going to be somewhat luxurious, something somewhere in the neighborhood of Abuja's Sheraton or Abuja's Hilton Hotel. So it's quite interesting what we're seeing. But again, recently there's a particular interview done by some TV channel. I'm talking about other platforms. They interviewed Sowore, and he says that there is an active threat to his life, but he says that he doesn't mind, even if it means taking his life for this country to wake up to the realities of the times that that these guys in power are in it for themselves and nothing more. They're better for the country. And so he's gone berserk with that particular interview. Let me see if I can play part of that interview for your pleasure, and then you can react to it if you will. I would love to hear from you as always.
You guys know has been happening in the FCT. I love to call the FCT the federal capital of thieves.
Federal capital of thieves.
But they did it to validate my position that appointing a thief to lead the FCT as a minister.
He is fearless.
So that the whole portfolio is complete.
He is fearless.
So a lot of threats have been coming.
I mean, this is a guy that called the president a criminal.
I want to say something that might sound a little bit like a cliche, but it's the truth. If it would take some of our lives to wake people up in this country, we gladly contribute it to you. Yes.
So the
If
Nigerian
that's what
populace
needs-
is docile. That's what he's
if
trying
our
to say.
blood is what is needed so that they can sanitize.
He wants to
this
donate
land,
his blood.
I will give it.
Wow.
And so that's the reason why
Stunning.
I can get out next morning. And without regards to all the threats, some of them are even specific. This is where you should not pass. I'll pass the place.
Wow. Wow. Are you listening to these
There could be a
guys?
ton of
I mean, are you listening to this? This is scary, man. What?
Because
The
maybe
guy is
something
fearless.
needs to happen for everybody to wake up and for them to get Nigeria to where it should be. The word N is popular now. Nepal. Police of the FCT against me. On behalf of Senator Ned Nwoko,
Nepal.
former PDP, current APC.
Nepal is trending.
It's also coming up. So we just want to give you these updates. Other matters are also going on, as you are aware. Our jobs are very, very onerous. We are fighting on all fronts, but we can't afford to give up. And it's important that we thank our Nigerian people who, in like numbers, are opening their eyes and minds and joining in this battle. I have to say that no one person can fight a battle of this magnitude. But I always consider it a privilege that I could contribute my part to Nigeria's greatness by fighting some of its worst citizens who call themselves leaders. I was describing inside, based on the inspiration of an article written by Professor John Sylvester in the Guardian of today, that this used to be how Haiti, the current Haiti, used to be in the 60s when Papa Doc and later Baby Doc were leaders there. They used to have people they call tontons makutis. In a simple language, the Americans call them boogeymen.
Wow.
And these are people who they plant everywhere, whether in the military or paramilitary, to carry out hits against citizens who are opposed to bad governance. The tontons makutes of the Nigerian judiciary are based in this building. The boogeymen for the political class who make sure that when people walk into these courtrooms, we don't get justice.
Wow.
It's very sad. But we are here to make sure that in our lifetime, or even beyond our lifetime, this country doesn't go down the drain the way they have treated it. 200 million people don't deserve the condition in which they are, of massive hunger, starvation. As I'm talking to you, insecurity has reached a level where just one bandit can kill 20 people and nothing will happen. It happened yesterday. I saw a video that broke my heart. Every day, every insecurity video breaks my heart. But yesterday was particularly different in Kwara State when a whole village had over 20 people, including the village leader known as Bale, just mold down.
Wow.
And one of my friends was telling me that was done with a Russian weapon.
Wow.
Yes. This weapon could kill 20 people if 20 people are well targeted by just one.
Wow.
And all of these are in the hands of terrorists, bandits, kidnappers in this country. Nobody's doing anything about it. Yes, lawyers who were coming from Cultivar were kidnapped last week. Nobody's safe in this country.
Shit.
But our police is not concerned. They are concerned about useless charges, about hounding citizens who are fighting for justice. The police, Nigeria police is so bad that car thieves can steal police car in this country. They didn't steal it from the DPO's office. They stole from the force headquarters. It is unbelievable. I couldn't believe it.
Car thieves can
the last
steal
time
police
something
car.
ridiculous that happened with the Nigeria police was when the police in Kwara State also arrested a goat for armed robbery. That's the last time something that ridiculous ever came out of Nigeria.
Wow.
But it must break your heart. It sounds funny that car thieves can go to the Nigeria Police Force headquarters
Damn it, man.
and take a patrol car, one of their best, and drive it away. And as we are speaking, they are still looking for it. We are not talking about a Nidu. We are talking about a Toyota Buffalo
Wow.
truck. One of the best in the world. What it tells you is that we don't have people who are competent to even do simple things.
Wow.
Because there's no way patrol car should not have a tracking device.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not only would the tracking device be there, the tracking device should be able to disable the car.
Yes. When it's not, yeah.
From whatever location they are.
Yeah.
But the reason they don't put tracking devices on these vehicles is that they don't use them for policing. Yes. So that's where we are. But I would also offer our lawyers an opportunity to quickly speak about this issue. It's going to be a busy week, So, and I'm sure this is not going to be the last. They're planning other things, including extreme activity.
Indeed. I mean, listening to him is quite reinvigorating and really refreshing as someone who is fighting this battle, knowing the kinds of people we have as leaders. But I keep asking myself, if eventually Sowore is given the opportunity to lead this country or even lead a state, do you think he would do better? Because I don't see, up until recently, I have not really rated him. Up until recently, I've not really rated him. But with recent events, I'm beginning to maybe think through my thoughts in the past. I'm like, oh, but hold on a second. This guy, let's even do a little bit of check on him. His Action Alliance Party. Why I think that he might not do well. His Action Alliance Party. Do you know that he is the candidate, the presidential candidate? He's as of 2023, he's the chairman, he's the secretary, he's the financier, he's the treasurer, he's virtually everything in that party. So how do you want to move the party forward? So it comes to me like somebody who really hates what's going on in government, but he hates it because he has not been brought into the looting, environment. That's how I see him. If not, your demeanor will show it. Your activities within your party or your relationship with people will show it. And it's also same for different other politicians who come off like, oh, they are fighting for the cause of the people, they're exposing corruption. It also, comes to that point. It's not everybody. You're not a saint, but again, not being a saint, we expect a level of managing level of sanity within your environment. If you will be the president of the party, you will be presidential candidate of the party, you will be the chairman, you'll be the treasurer, you'll be meaning that you don't trust anybody around you to move the party forward. You are the one who founded it. You are the one who wants to be the chairman. You are the one who wants to be the presidential candidate. What does that tell you? It means that he is not really a Democrat. He's somewhat a dictatorial person and someone who would even like to be criticized. And I don't see him like that person who can lead us in the right direction. Quite frankly, I don't know what you think. Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear from you as always.